Pau Torres. Here's Onana. Camera. Now it's Marlon. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Camera. Pau Torres. Onana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. And that's a dangerous ball. This is Batistuta. And he shoots! Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Pau Torres. Digne. Ball is over the line. Saliba. Van Dijk. Gabriel. Saka. Now, can they get him away? Time and again they are repelled. Camera. Now it's Marlon. And he's been shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cash. Now it's Marlon. That's Digne. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Now the cross. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Has another go. Drilled in low. Saka. Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball, good take. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cash could try cutting inside here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Marlon. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Sancho. Oh, really well played. The final 5 minutes. He's got away. And that's played in low. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner. Cash with the short one. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? One-sided.
ভাই ভিডিওটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন, ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন ভাই, ছোট করে কথা দেখি তো হচ্ছে যে আগে হচ্ছে যে তুমি ছুঁয়ে দেখো আমার বুকেতে জড়িয়ে। প্লিজ যারা যারা চ্যানেলটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই, ছোটো ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন, ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন চ্যানেলটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times. But I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's been given away. He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So it is still 0-0. And it's Ødegaard. Isak, and he was alert to it. And that's got behind for a goal kick. It's McAllister. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! Against the crossbar. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Pass somewhat off target. Akanji. Not the most... Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked... Ødegaard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. James does really well to win the ball there. Palmer, and they're on him in a flash. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nketiah, looking for a runner. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodri knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন সবাই।
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Isak is flagged offside.
ভাই কি হাতটা কেন এইসব কিন্তু হচ্ছে আপনার লিভারপুলে ভালোই ইয়া করতেছে, ভালো ফর্মে আছে।
He's found a way through. He's intervened well there, and he's heaved it away. Rodri, and it's Ødegaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ødegaard. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. James, and he can clear it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. McAllister. That'll be a throw-in. And the volley.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba cuts it out. Ødegaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pretty cut out. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, important interception. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain.
Just about within shooting range. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone looking for safety. He's a sharp little... He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka. Played out to the left flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Fernandez. Ødegaard receives it in a good position here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just skips another chance. Yes, he's done it. And surely that has won the day. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 15, Phil Foden. Substitution on the field. Number 19, William Saliba.
Time for a change in personnel.
Gabriel.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Phil Foden. Number 8,
Ekitike.
Ødegaard. Number 15.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
On the field. Number 6, Gay. Number 3.
Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 41, Rice.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deftly away. Oh, given away. He is through. Real chance! And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Outside the
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Foden. Time and again they are repelled. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he thumps it clear. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Saka. Gakpo. Kerkez makes the interception. And he's found a way past. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're avoiding the blatant.
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন। যে সুন্দর অবস্থা। দুটা দুটা প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন, ছোটো ভাইয়ের পাশে থাকবেন ভাই, ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং লাইক করে দেবেন। ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই প্লিজ, ছোটো ভাই চ্যানেলটাকে একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Effort. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, big chance! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space. Tries to get it clear. Van Dijk. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Diogo Costa getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba tries to clear. Oh, that's delightful. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a go. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's been shifted off it. Half an hour played now. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. In towards the back stick. Has been knocked clear. Jordan Henderson. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Played down the flank. towards the front line. And the pass is intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great run on the overlap here. Well, we've seen that. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Crosses it, gets his head on it! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. That is good strength. The less said about that pass, the better. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chance! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Mbappe! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Stojkovic. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for options for movement. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And he shoots! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hazard receives it in a wide position, and it's hoisted clear. But shooting chance! And it's in! Right back in the game! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every...
He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's made its way to him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Jordan Henderson, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 4 added minutes on the board. that is that. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended.
ফালতু খেলা, ফালতু ফালতু। প্লিজ যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছে ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Stojkovic. Batistuta. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Distributed tidily. Now it's Kluivert. Semenyo. Kluivert! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. There will be a throw-in. And it's Adams. Truffert. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Always play. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They have done it! have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Tries a shot! Got to be quick to recover this. Kluivert. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the ball's come loose here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Adams. Now it's Semenyo. Nicely weighted ball. Finds him. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Borussia Dortmund really could have done without this. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Adams. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the delivery. A real chance! And he's managed to get rid. Bournemouth have it back and can go again. And it's Kluivert. Batistuta. Looking for the run. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Stojkovic! And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Stojkovic. Kluivert. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the right. He's got away. Tavernier. Hazard. Ups for safety. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kluivert. And it's Adams. So we've reached the hour mark. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Kluivert. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Semenyo looking to add to his goal. And Stojkovic. There's the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Bournemouth take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And Batistuta! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Now it's Tavernier. Pressure coming in from all directions. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Swept in. Oh, what shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bournemouth grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Saliba,
3 minutes.
and the number on the board is 3. Truffert. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And time is up. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated.
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে যদি নিতে পারি। প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দিবেন, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন ভাই, ছোট ভাই পাশে থাকবেন।
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Just joining us, we are already underway. Yes, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Now it's Bowen. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Somerville. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Great vision. Kilman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Somerville. Fulkrug.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He can run onto that. Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
The goal for Borussia Dortmund.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Somerville finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Now it's full Krug. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Somerville.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Paqueta. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is just caressing the ball. Played in deep. Somerville.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bowen. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Lucas Paqueta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's full Krug. He's on it, can he get away? Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. Shoots! That's another chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the left flank. Bowen. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Somerville. Looking for the run. That has found him in acres of space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. Stojkovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
going for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Number 10. Lucas Paqueta. Number 18. Coming on the field. Number 5.
Now it's Wilson. Out to the left it goes. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kilman makes the interception. Irving tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Somerville, he's picked his way through. Somerville driving for chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chips it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Oh, cracking. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And it has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন ভাই। প্লিজ ভাই ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেন। হ্যাঁ ভাই, আপনারা যদি লাইক না করেন তাহলে তো মনটা খারাপ থাকবে।
Welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Applies the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hartman. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Ugochukwu. Anthony. So we're still where we started right now. Looking to play him in. This is Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kyle Walker. Ugochukwu. To Walker. Cullen. And he's gone searching crossfield. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball climbs up big. That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Hartman has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Look, then plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hartman. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Batistuta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. Anthony. Oh, easy pickings there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's away. Shoots. It's hit the crossbar. Gakpo. That pass isn't the best. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Hartman. Now Anthony. Stood up well to him there. Now the ball's gone astray. Hartman. Anthony. Hartman has it out wide and in space. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21, Gakpo. Number 19,
Ugochukwu. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That is good alertness. Looking tidy in possession here.
Kimmich.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard. Number 40.
He's having a shot! There it is! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a promising position. And here's Kaka. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
Well, it looks very much like he's taking this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That is good strength. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to him? Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot. In he goes again. And yes, it's there. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Batistuta voted. welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Lynn.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now this could be a chance. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto plays it short. Now here's the delivery. And that's been repelled. Van Dijk clears it away. James made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's burst through! And he's there to get it away. And that's another throw. That's the corner kick. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he welcomes it in. Now that is a hefty challenge. That has been knocked clear. Great chance! And he's found the net! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Pinches it off him.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And Chalobah. Cucurella. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played over towards the opposite flank. James. Gusto, given the lift of his goal. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
Real chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Garnacho! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Gusto driving forward. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Borussia Dortmund still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Aims beyond the defence. Foden. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great vision. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great ball and he's in here. Look at the space here. Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Achiampong. Lavia. And Chalobah. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance! Off the post. Good ball, a decent chance! Saliba gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Edmund Nacho. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
And it's Cucurella. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Saliba can get it clear.
3 minutes added time.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Knocks it out wide. He's got away. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that is that. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed.
মা এই নতুন উইডবিয়ান ভিআইপি প্ল্যাটফর্মটা একেবারে
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন। ও খিদা লাগছে রে।
মা, এই নতুন উইডবিএন ভিআইপি প্ল্যাটফর্মটা একেবারে দুর্দান্ত। গতকালই
প্লিজ ভাই যারা যারা ভিডিওটাকে ওয়াচিং করতেছেন ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবেন ভাই, চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন।